we go. Coffee and water. I can see about right there. It's in camera. Yep, that's in camera. That's right, I have to look at chat on my phone. I keep forgetting I have to do that whenever I play on a computer. Alright. Welcome in! Welcome in! Happy Teto Tuesday, everybody! Happy Teto Tuesday. Hopefully something you're excited about. I look forward to this, you know. I look forward to this. I am excited. And hopefully you are as well. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. Everybody loves Teto Tuesday, as we all know. And we shall enjoy it together, as a team.
Mambo!
Almost Teto, but not quite. There you go. Alright, but welcome in, welcome in. I honestly don't really know what exactly it was we were doing last time.
If you're coming
but
right now,
yeah,
let me see it. Let me see it.
That's
Show
right,
me.
we're getting Spike to 25 and Z to 25 as well. And I think we're gonna go west. Yeah, we're gonna go west. Cause there's that town over there. What the hell? Who's calling me? Beep! Oh, hello, Edgy. I just want to tell you that my uncle bought me a Pokénav. Now I can get in touch with you anytime, Edgy. Like, you got it. Game Corner, Edgy. I don't even know where the Game Corner is. The hell's the Game Corner? Dun-dun-dun! Dun-dun-dun! I'm in the middle of a triathlon. But what? Whatever. Let's have a battle. Okay, you psychopath. But yeah, dude. I have finally decided, chat, what I'm gonna watch. I'd finished watching Watamote, and I'd finally decided what to move on to watching. And I want you guys to guess what I picked. I was deciding between Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive, Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children, fully rewatching all of ReZero so I can actually watch it entirely in full now. What was the other one? Watching Death Note for the first time, or watching Part 7 JoJo's. There we go. I don't remember what the hell the choices were. That's what I was trying to decide between. Coin case? I don't think I have anything called a coin case. Not to my knowledge. Dude, these poor low-level Pokemon actually stand literally 0% chance. Mauville City. Izzy says that like I know where Mauville City is. You're funny. Persona 5 the animation? Pokemon have to be strong too. I'd like them to train me. I may have blown it. Might have dropped to last during that battle. Here, let me, There we go. Weepear berries? Interesting. Where the electric gym is. I think that's in the town I just left from. I'll say I don't remember a lot of the game, if I'm entirely honest with you, Izzy. I do not. Yeah, most of the game is a mystery to me. I only know, like, bits and pieces. I know a lot of the beginning, but outside of, like, the very beginning, it gets very, very blurry. Like, I know eventually we're gonna see a desert, and I know eventually we're gonna get near a volcano, ash-covered area or something. Yeah, well, there's a volcano where it's raining ash, where Fire Passage is at. And eventually we have the huge stretches of ocean out to the east. And a couple other things, but like I don't remember where the electric gym is or what it looks like on the outside. I know that this way leads to the cave. Yeah. Or the anime choices again? Well, they're not what you're not picking for me. I was asking what you guys think I was gonna start watching. Because I actually still won't be watching anything yet. I just hadn't picked quite yet. I'm still picking of my own accord. I'm just, you know, hearing you guys' thoughts. But yeah, I was trying to decide what to watch. Persona 5 the animation, also welcoming Clown if I didn't say that to you as well. Persona 5 the animation, not a bad choice, but since I'm amidst playing Persona 5, I feel like it's a little bit too much Persona 5 at one time, so I was like, that's okay. So I was trying to think between, so actually, here, I'll give you a hint. I've decided I'm gonna start watching JoJo's Part 7 as it releases, because I never watch anything as it releases. Ever. Ever. But the problem is, it doesn't release every day, you know? So, I was trying to decide what to watch amidst that. And it was between Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive, all of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, because I've never watched the whole anime. I think I watched all of Season 1. That's the only anime I ever watched on release, by the way, was Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I think the second or third episode had been released, and I watched the first 3, and then every week it released, I watched the next one. Subbed, of course, because dubbed didn't come until quite a bit after. So I've actually never seen the dubbed, I've only seen subbed. So I was going to watch it dubbed. But then there's that. Then there's also, yeah, I said Advent Children, Kingsglaive, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Death Note. There's another one I was trying to think of. What was the other one? Listen, can I get you to battle the Pokemon I'm raising? It's probably one of those is what I'm going to be watching. I'll be watching it, you know, amidst the episodes I can't watch every day. Oh, and ReZero. Watching all of ReZero. Because I've never finished ReZero, and there's 3 seasons. I've only seen Season 1. Those are what I was trying to pick between. Also, how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? We have 6 Pokemon, weirdly enough. That's a lot of Pokemon. That's probably why they're so low level. Ugh. Do Death Note? I was thinking about Death Note, but I was like, Death Note's really long, you know? I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'll be watching, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be watching Part 7 JoJo's as it releases. Like, I'll be watching the first episode of Part 7 JoJo either tomorrow or in the next few days. I'm very excited for it. Poochyena. Really? It's not a Mightyena yet? Oh, it's only level 11. I think Poochyena turns into Mightyena in its 20s. No, I don't want to do that. Whenever I watch an anime, I like to actually watch it. I don't like to listen to it, you know? whenever I'm watching these things that I actually care about, I don't want to just, like, ignore it, you know what I mean? So tomorrow's a 12-hour stream, huh? Yes, technically tomorrow. Because it's 1 a.m. right now, so... So not the 24th, but yes, the 25th. Indeed. But I might watch Death Note. I'll have to see what I pick. I've like kind of decided and kind of not. The choice that I kind of had picked was Advent Children, since obviously I already know Final Fantasy VII, so... You've raised yours superbly! But since I've already, you know, beaten Final Fantasy VII, I won't get that confused, because I don't want to end up forgetting the story of, Part 7 JoJo's, you know what I mean? As it's happening. I'm going to redouble my training. Would you like to come with us? Hey there, Edgy. It's me, Elliot. Who are you? I just took a shot at catching this Wingull, but it took off. I came oh so close, too. It spoiled my day. Alright, see you. Fuck. The hell is this random fucking booty calls I'm getting on this thing, dude? Just out of nowhere. What's Promise to Neverland? I've never heard of that before. I'm with my pretty junior student partner. I have to do good. Alright, we gotta get rid of the fighting type. Headbutt! Boom! One shot! Let's fucking go. Did I turn off the stove? Did I leave the stove on? Let me double check. Oh, it's just dark enough I can't see it. Fuck. Me because there we go. Yeah, I'd accidentally pulled my headset unplugged because of this chair getting caught on the headset. I'm with my pretty junior student partner. Let me win. But yeah, no. Maybe I'll do Death Note since Izzy recommends it, and I know Eve would absolutely love to hear my thoughts on it. We can't take this line down. You'll come back, won't you? Yeah? I do my triathlon training with Pokemon, so I'm pretty confident about my speed. Are you? Are you? But yeah, I also picked Pokemon today because I'm once again gonna I wanted to make sure I picked a game where I don't overstay my welcome. I am not gonna stay online any later than 3. 3 is the absolute latest. No later than 3. Preferably 2:30. Because once again, I am tired. Mud Sport. What does Mud Sport do again? Oh, that's actually really good because we're about to fight the, I watched the first 3 episodes of Sword Art Online, but I just did not find it entertaining. I think I watched either the first 1 or 2 or 3 episodes, and I just could not get it. I could not get into it. I think we're gonna get rid of Tail Whip. Yeah. Tail Whip is nice, but it's not been nearly as life-saving as Sand Attack. You appear to be training properly. If you'd like, I'll battle you later. I won't say it's bad. I just did not get interested. The air is tasty here. Concentrate on getting the win. Now, that's how I battle. Isn't it nice to battle while looking at pretty flowers? Yeah, I can't really say exactly why it was boring. I think... It may sound silly, but I think it was too video game-esque for me. Maybe that's a good way to put it. I didn't like it because it was too much of a video game. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Yeah, as I was saying, so it just didn't... I guess that might be why it didn't intrigue me. Like, whenever I watched it, they were kind of... What is it? I think my problem is that the video game they were stuck in, I didn't really find that interesting, if that makes sense. Like, I remember when I watched the first episode, I don't waste any time being angry over a loss, I'd rather train. That was quite impressive. But yeah, they have the first here's what I remember. The first episode or something had the guy, Kirito, and all the other people in the hub, and he says, haha, you're all yourselves now. And then you have Kirito, and then you have all these other people who look like what their actual real-life counterparts look like. And then everybody gets shown to be actually a guy, and stuff like that. And then you've got a lot of... And then I remember there were moments where, like, he was fighting. Like, a lot of people thought he was hacking or something, or whatever, or he just had a bunch of knowledge because he was a beta tester or something like that. But yeah, so everybody was calling him, like, a hacker, cheater, something. I can't remember that well. But, and then I remember the fighting being very much like, instead of, like, the Clash of Blades, it was more or less like, you know, trading blows. Like I was watching an anime where the characters were reenacting a turn-based game or whatever. I don't remember. That might not be very accurate to how it is, but that's what I remember. I just remember not being very interested. Because I think they fought, like, the big bad boss or whatever. And it wasn't like a sword fight. It was more or less like people got hit, and then they hit him one time, he finally died, but then some other dude also died. I don't know. Like I said, I genuinely don't remember because I just was not that interested. And, like, I don't mind lore, but I feel like the fact that it's lore about... I think video games and anime and movies and stuff and books, etc., I think they're so interesting because they take me into their own world, and I get to be in that, I get to experience that world. While Sword Art Online, it's like I'm watching them escape their world into their own game, but it like comes across as they're playing like a low quality MMO. And like I'm also not a big MMO person, so it's just not, I don't know. I'm interested in the power hidden within a psychic Pokemon. But I also remember somebody died in the first episode or something, and I just did not care. And that's rare. Like, I genuinely do not remember the dude's name or his importance, but I remember he died, and everybody was like, oh no, this is really sad. And I was like, is it? That's okay, Izzy. I don't expect everybody to understand what I'm explaining. What'd you find? An Ultra Ball. Thank you, buddy. Good job! Good job, Spike. Once a bug catcher, now a bug maniac! My love for Pokemon remains unchanged. That, and I think Kirito was also another thing where, yeah, I just, like I said, not sure why, just didn't get into it. The, what is it? The world they showed outside the headset, I wasn't really about. And then I've never been that intrigued by virtual reality video games, so I just kinda, that didn't hook me. I'm trying to remember, I don't remember Kirito's personality, but I think that kind of explains it. Like, I don't really know what personality he had. I don't remember much of one, if that makes sense. Like, I guess I could give, Don't they show you what is outside? Don't they show you? I thought they showed Kirito lining up to buy the video game before they start the anime. Like, don't they show Kirito going out to buy the video game, talking about how excited he is? I was like, I'm pretty sure he talks about that super popular video game that everyone's super excited about coming out. And then, like, they talk about buying it and stuff like that. But I don't know. No idea. Not a clue. What do you think? Aren't these flowers pretty? I planted them all. You did a great job, ma'am. Thank you. Ah, shows a character shows somebody else buying it. I gotcha. Oh, goodness. What's down here? Nothing. Because I don't mind, like, video game aspects in a show, but I guess I just, like I said, I just did not enjoy it for that show. Please allow me to evaluate if you've raised your Pokemon properly. Like, I think the show's probably not that similar, but a show that I would think of that did grab my interest would have been like, what is it? Rising of the Shield Hero. I found Rising of the Shield Hero, at least the first season. I've never seen past the first season, so if the other seasons are bad, I don't know. I've only seen the first season. But the first season of Rising of the Shield Hero, that had a lot of video game-esque upgrading systems to it. You know, where like he was learning new skills and new abilities and stuff like that, almost like a video game. So like I said, it's probably not that similar, but I just did not get into it at all. Welcome in, Volpe. How you doing? We're talking about Sword Art Online, which I'll be watching the part of the abridged on the 25th. Not sure how much I'll be watching of it, but I'll be watching at least some of it. And yo, no, they're probably not that similar at all. But that's the only thanks you to bash Overlord. What's Overlord? Is that the one with the skeleton guy and the succubus lady? I think. I've never watched it. I didn't really, Devin's watched it, but I've never bothered watching it. And I'll, oh, and yeah, I won't lie, Clown. When it comes to opinions, I do, not purposefully, but I do tend to have very hot takes. I would say most things I like are usually disliked, and most things I dislike are usually liked. I just simply have the less common point of view. Like a great example, Naruto. My favorite character in all of Naruto is Sasuke Uchiha. Most people that watch Naruto fucking hate him. Oh, they fucking hate him so much. Yes, they're growing properly. Let me actually grab my little... Oh, let me grab my anime list and look at it. No, that's not it. Is this it? Are you the anime list? Yes. Like, I think a great example of my strange taste would be my favorite anime. Yeah, like, Watamote. Actually, a great example. My favorite anime ever, Watamote. What do you guys think happens in Watamote? It's a 12-episode anime. What do you think the story is, and what do you think it accomplishes? I'm glad I met a superb trainer in you. I hope to see you again. Nope. The anime tells you what it's about in the very, very, very first episode and the last episode. Nope, not quite. It is a show about a character that doesn't matter, that does things, that has no impact. That's the whole show. When you finish the 12th episode of Watamote, nothing has changed. Nothing. Not a single thing. Things have happened, but nothing has changed. She is still the same person. She's not left an influence on a bunch of people. There's no big overarching any story. Like, literally nothing. Actively nothing. She literally, there's no love interest that she gets along with. She doesn't gain a love interest. She doesn't gain new friends. She doesn't have a breakout hit moment with people. She literally starts the anime the exact same as she ends. It is an anime. My favorite anime of all time is one where actively, literally nothing happens. So I think that's a really good example of my jaded and strange opinion on anime. Welcome in, Beefy Pig. Hello, hello. But as far as why I like Sasuke, the reason I like Sasuke is for a lot of reasons. A, I love how he battles people. I love that Sasuke battles people, A, with his brain. I love how competent he is a lot of the time when it comes to battle. So like his battle IQ and stuff seems to be very interesting. Like, I love watching him fight. His fight with Deidara was really, really cool to me. And I think that his fights, whether he wins or loses, is always interesting. His fights with Naruto are interesting. His fight with Deidara is interesting. His fight with Killer Bee is interesting. His fight with the 5 Kage is interesting. His fight with Gaara is interesting. Their fight with Haku is interesting. And Sasuke is he is not afraid to do stuff a little questionable, which I appreciate. Because it's a very violent world that they live in. And the fact that Sasuke is absolutely willing to do so, like, I like it. But the main reason I like Sasuke is because I'd say a lot of it is empathy. Not empathy. No, empathy. Empathy, pity, and wishing better for said character. While also understanding a lot of the horrible stuff he does. Also, the fight with Danzo was amazing. So, a lot of Naruto, for anyone who's not seen it in quite a while, Sasuke goes, like, a majority of the anime, either misinformed, ill-informed, or unaware. He is either being lied to, manipulated, or left unknowing of everything the whole time. And from the beginning to the end, it's just, my goodness. It's so shitty. Like, I like every time, it's like every bit more information you get, you have to think about it, that Sasuke gets none of it. Literally none of it. And it fucking sucks a lot of the time. Like, what is it? For, like, the people who have Sharingan, they're instinctually more emotive, excessively emotional. That's, like, in their DNA. Then, with this, he's constantly looked down upon by his dad. And then, he looks up to his brother. Whole family fucking dies. Then he has said brother be the one to do it. Then he traumatizes him like 40 fucking times with infinite Tsukuyomi, making him relive it like 30 times over and over again that night as a child, and then leaving for him to live completely by himself. And there's like, and the list goes on, and on, and on, and on, about all types of crazy shit that he just gets subjected to. And so, like, in my mind, when I'm watching Sasuke do some crazy shit, my first thought is like, who the fuck? I can't blame him. If I had my brother do that shit, I would spend this life, the next 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 life, and at least 3 more, hunting this motherfucker down and killing him myself. Dude, so, like, as far as the overly focused and everything, I totally get it. I totally get it. And then a lot of the shit, like, a lot of his reactions to stuff, they just, to me, come across as very human. And I feel like a lot of people, when they watch anime, they love to watch idealistic characters, but not flawed, in my opinion, realistic responses. Like, not everybody... Like, the thing about that's special about Naruto is that Naruto does not act like a fucking human being. At all. Nobody is Naruto. Most people are Sasuke or some other heavily flawed character from Naruto. And I feel like that's why I like him so much, is because Sasuke is that realistic, flawed character. And yes, his fashion is cool. Yes, his abilities are cool. But, you know, that's a big thing for me. Like, I won't lie, when I was watching Naruto as a teenager, you should have seen the fit I threw, the absolute fit that I threw when Naruto looked Sasuke in the fucking eyes, right in his peepers, right in his Sharingan having eyes. And this motherfucker said, and I quote, Sasuke, "I know exactly how you feel." Excuse me? Have we lost the plot? Is it in the room with us? And then Sasuke replies, "You never had a fucking family. You have no idea how I feel." Literally correct. That is literally correct. Literally. Being an orphan at birth and watching your family get murdered in front of you is not the same. It's not the same. I will not sit here and debate that one is better than the other. No. But to say that they are the same is a bold-faced, blatant lie and disregard of that character's feelings. And I get it. They're kids in the anime. I understand. But that shit's crazy. Fucking crazy, bro. Insane. Hearing shit like that is a lot of the reasons I was like, God damn, Sasuke, bro. Fuck them. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it... It's wild. Fucking wild. But that's why I like Sasuke. I feel like he's just a realistic individual reacting to the world around him. In a very emotional manner, but in a very human manner. It's the same reason I like Subaru from yeah, Subaru. Cause Ram calls him Barasu. Subaru from ReZero. People are like, Subaru's a little bitch. Subaru's crying. Subaru's stuck in bed. What a little whiny fuck. You get stabbed to death 30 times. You bleed out on the floor next to somebody you just got completely infatuated with. You have everybody tell you how they don't remember anything you just spent your entire life doing and dying over and over again to accomplish. Do that. Do it. Do it. Tell me your mental health. Tell me what it would be. No. Super realistic. Subaru's not, like I said, he's not Naruto. He's not gonna die 13 times and then be like, all right, guys, who's ready to do it again? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how people behave. People are flawed. People react. People have emotions and mental states, and these things happen. When Subaru gets bedridden from grief, that's a human response. That's a real thing. But yeah. But that's why. In the Pokemon League, I think the rules say that you have to battle the Elite Four all in a row. If you lose to any of them, you have to begin your challenge again from the first one. Doesn't that just sound like a blast? Far away deep in the Evergrande City in the Pokemon League, the trainers who gather there are all frighteningly well skilled. But yeah, no, Izzy, I've not watched a lot of slice of life anime, but from what I understand with slice of life anime, usually there's like some character development or some deepening relations, etc. Yeah, no, there's none of that in Watamote. Watamote, none of it. There's no deepening of relationships. There's no anything. Nothing. Literally nothing happens. And that's what's crazy about it. I feel like, and I think that's why I like Watamote so much, is because it's very real. Once again, it's just real. Your life isn't an anime. And Watamote doesn't feel like I'm watching an anime. Like, rom-coms and slice of life, from what I understand, has character development and like active things. Like they get new friends. Like what's a slice of life anime that I saw that changed? Lucky Star. Lucky Star, they get a bunch of new friends in that show. Watamote doesn't really do that. She doesn't get new friends or nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. I lost to you, Edgy, but I'm not feeling down anymore because I have a new purpose in life. Together with my Ralt, I'm going to challenge Pokemon gyms and become a great trainer. Please watch me, Edgy. I'm going to be stronger than you. When I do, I'm going to challenge you to another battle. But that's what I'm saying about Watamote that I like. That it's not that there is little change. The anime is just for everyday life. Yes. The anime is quite literally her everyday life. There is an episode where she's literally cleaning the house because her mother told her to, because she keeps trying to force the stuff on her little brother. Her mom gets pissed, makes her do it, and then she digs through the fucking stuff, cleaning the house, and then reminisces on stuff that she's finding. But, yeah, no, anything I've ever seen has actual stuff happening. Like I said, any other anime I've seen has stuff happening. Let me see here. Where's a slice of life anime? I know Lucky Star had progression. Yeah, Lucky Star had progression in it. To some degree. It's another one I watched, but... yeah. Anyways. I'll read what Volpe said, and I'm gonna play some more of the game. I grew up in a crappy neighborhood full of death and poverty. I've seen dozens of Sasuke lose their family or loved ones. Know who did it, see the person get away with it, and then want revenge. Sasuke has an incredibly human reaction to the loss of his loved ones. Plus, he got put into Tsukiyomi, which magnified his PTSD. Exactly, Volpe. Exactly. And it's very shitty that happened to Sasuke. It really is. My daughter's boyfriend is a very driven and passionate sort of person. He's been digging a tunnel non-stop, so just so he can see my daughter. My daughter's a little concerned, so he goes out to the tunnel a lot. I don't know. I mean, like I said, had I seen more slice of life anime, I would give more of a better answer, but yeah. Like 99% of Watamote is Tomoko Kadoki talking to herself in her head. Like I said, anything I've seen slice of life is usually other characters interacting with each other. And like, you know... No, I know, and I'm not saying it's not a slice of life, Izzy. But I'm saying that any slice of life I've seen videos of and other stuff, that there's some type of progression or something going on. The best example I can give is Lucky Star, where there's not much progression, but the progression that is there is more friends. Let me see your Pokemon. I'll check to see how much it likes you. Oh, your Pokemon? It seems to be very happy. It obviously likes you a whole lot. Or the characters change amidst the show as well. Like, usually they have some type of internal development. Like, either they get more, either their life changes a little bit, or they get more friends or closer with said friends, or they as an individual grow. That's what I usually see with slice of life stuff. But like I said, I've not really seen a lot of slice of life, so I do not know. Be called a wild man up the mountains. A mountain man, right? So why don't they call a Pokemon in the mountain a mountain Pokemon? I don't know. Why don't they call it a mountain Pokemon, chat? That's a good question. Describes my life. I will definitely say right now that a good 80% of the stuff that's happened in Watamote, I have actively done nearly 1-for-1. Nearly 1-for-1. Not entirely one-for-one, because there are some things in there that's a little unrealistic, but 80 to 85% of the stuff in there I have actively, inherently done. I will say she does have a very, very, what is it? She does have a very similar mentality to me, which is not good. That's not a compliment at all. That's not a good thing. Not a good thing. But, yeah. Audie. Actually, I think Eep had me do the, Eep was talking to me. She sent a message about talking about those personality test things. You know what I'm talking about? The 16 personality, the one that's like, you know, ENFJ or stuff like that. It was pretty funny. She had me do that, and I got the INFP, and she was like, "That's hilarious. You got the same as the character of that show you're watching." Like, that's interesting. Any 2 Pokemon as a pet, who would I choose? I don't like that. What's up, Pancake Finboy? Your Arcanine and Glaceon? It's a dynamic choice, Izzy. That's a very interesting choice. I would probably pick... Pokemon right up. I would have to get something small. I never have enough room for a big Pokemon. It would have to be a small Pokemon. How big is it again? Only 1 foot tall. That's pretty reasonable. Probably Zigzagoon would probably be one of them. Because I want to say Sableye, because Sableye has hands, right? Sableye has hands, and he can do stuff. I wouldn't have to do everything for him. He'd be able to manage himself. I'd probably say... Sableye. Because Sableye, I could just feed him, like, rocks and shit. That's super doable. Super doable. I'm pretty sure... What is it? Pretty sure it mostly eats gems and stuff, but... Yeah. with it being as small as it is and being very human-shaped and very sentient, it would be very easy to take care of. Very easy to take care of. I want to say Zigzagoon, but a part of me really wants to say, what is it? Part of me really wants to say, Xvilus. Well, the problem with Xvilus is you have to think about this realistically. You could not, they were selling life-size Gardevoirs for a while. That's very true. Yeah, the, what am I saying? Xvilus, if you guys do not know. So, the evolution line. The reason why I can't get one of my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon are Sableye and then the Dino line. Can't get Dino. Cannot get the Dino line. Dino is blind. Its hair stuff covers its face, so it can't see. It's very paranoid. It attacks anything that's close to it. So it's covered in bruises from getting itself hurt. Well, the other side of this rock, my boyfriend is there. He's not just digging the tunnel to come see me. He works his hands raw and rough for the benefit of everyone. So yeah. So, there's that. Let's see. What am I thinking of? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Dino, it'll hurt itself and destroy my house. Xvilus is heavy as fuck, and it never stops eating. It is literally a gluttonous Pokemon. It gorges itself with food. Constantly. So, there's that. Then, Hydreigon is a Pokemon. What is it? Is known for going around and destroying ecosystems and then leaving to destroy the next. Don't want those in my house. Not at all. Not the fuck at all. Not even a little bit. Then you have the whole, what is it? Let's see here. And I like Zigzagoon. That would be kind of like having a raccoon dog, so it's just like a small dog around the house. Sableye could literally help feed him. I'd probably want small people-like ones that are very smart, though, more than anything else. Just because... For anyone who does not know, Edgy Gamer, the one and only, the Haven in front of you now, has absolutely zero paternal instincts. Hence, I forget to check on things. I forget to feed things. I forget what something can or cannot do. I forget that other things need to use the bathroom. I forget that these other things also have basic needs like that. Does not come to mind. Not at all. Not even a little bit. I would basically have to be reminded the entire time. I have zero paternal instinct. Zero. Pretty impressive, really. With my charm by Pokemon's moves, you'll be shocked. But yeah, no, Volpe, you were very correct. The Watamote anime, like I said, just so I don't embarrass myself, me and Tomoko think very similarly. Very similarly. And have done a lot of the same stuff. But, yeah. My Electric Soul, it'll shatter your dreams. Hold. Whoa, yeah! Alright, Vivian and Kirk! Rattata's not an electric type. What are you doing? No, Z! You've been paralyzed! Fucking electric types, bro. Bite is not good for me. That's not good. Oh, that's right. It doesn't get the type advantage. That's fine. We're gonna... Got her. That is very sweet, Volpe. Oh no. Don't like that. I wish that wasn't happening. That's not good for me. Even though they've not hit me yet, I would prefer if that didn't happen. Not cool if you Voltorb, not cool. But yeah, no, that's because that was actually an issue I kind of ran into a lot. Crankshaft, my uncle's dog that I lived with, he had to really try to get my attention anytime he had to use the bathroom. Because in my mind, I would forget that the dog had to use the bathroom. I would forget that he needed food, and I would forget that he needed to use the bathroom. And just to clarify, before anyone goes, Edgy Gamer, that's animal. No. My uncle was home every single day. So, the dog, regardless of anything, did go out to use the bathroom and did get food. I did take the dog to use the bathroom. Often, plenty of times a day. But, the reason I say that I would have to be reminded so aggressively is that Crankshaft would go to bother me, and I'd be like, why are you bothering me, Crankshaft? And because he can't tell me, I would not be able to figure it out. Like, him barking at me and, like, jumping in my face and stuff, I was like, I don't know what you want. I do not understand. And usually, after a while of not knowing what it is, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go take you to use the bathroom or something, I don't know. So, he did get taken out to use the bathroom, and as far as me feeding him, I would usually just leave food in his bowl, and he ate whenever he wanted. So... We'll do Fake Out. Yes, the dog's name was Crankshaft because that is what my uncle named him. My redneck uncle named his Chihuahua Jack, long-haired Chihuahua Jack Russell, Crankshaft. But yeah, no, that's a great example. I think that's a great example. And it's one of the reasons why I said I will never own a dog while I'm not with somebody. I would have to be, like, dating somebody and living with them for me to feel comfortable getting an animal. Because, realistically speaking, they would have to help, like, remind me to take care of said animal. Because I simply will not remember to take care of them. It would be irresponsible for me to own an animal by myself. I can manage it with someone's help, but not by myself. Can we get an actual Teto picture? Wow. He doesn't notice the Teto picture this whole time, but now that he notices it and it's not up to his degree, now we gotta change it. Okay. 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 That's literally Teto. I have no idea what you're talking about. I love shiny things! I train under Watson. There ain't no way I'll lose easily. Edgy, that's not Teto. It's literally Teto. I don't know what you're talking about. I looked up Teto, and that was what popped up. Do you not recognize the drill hair, Izzy? I think you need your eyes checked, bro. Check your eyes. She's just like a washed-up drug dealer. No! Wait. Oh, it's Charm. That's fine. Oh, wait, no, it's not! Attack harshly fell. Fuck! No! Damn it! That wasn't good. I can never be Pokemon because nothing about me falls off. But yeah, no, it is a little weird when people hyper generalize like that, Volpe. I won't lie. It's very strange when they're over here like, oh, you know, when people are like, what's the term? Yeah, hyper generalizing. It's like when people are like, you're not a femboy, or like, you know, you're not this, you're not that. I was like, okay. Edgy. Izzy, you don't know what Sae looks like. You didn't appreciate my Sae Saturday. You didn't appreciate its beauty. I try to be pretty. I like to think that I'm I actually heard a stream of myself. I called myself an 8 out of 10 2 years ago. I wonder if I'd still call myself an 8 out of 10. I will say I don't really dislike my facial features. I think my eyebrows are fine. My nose is fine. Lips are fine. My skin is clear. Skin's pretty clear. Hair looks healthy. My proportions of my face don't look too off. I'm not really puffy. I'm not too angular either. I was told I have high cheekbones. My Adam's apple is there, but not overly prominent. I'm thin, but I don't think I look sickly. Some people would disagree, but you know. I would probably... Oh, I know. You're okay, Izzy. I remember. You complimented the one of Sae giving like a side profile. Joke's on you. Z's attack is so low that when it hurts itself in confusion, it does literally no damage. Barely got him. Oh, goodness, Izzy. Calm down. Just ignore it. You didn't notice it until now. You didn't... You literally didn't see it at all, and now you're just staring at it. You've been on your phone? Nice, what you doing on your phone? Come on, Z! Fucking Z missed. Dang it, girl! Wait, I just realized, are most of my Pokemon women? That's fine, but that's just something I realized. Are they, like, all women? No, it's half and half. I have... Technically, out of the Pokemon that I'm using, I have 2 male, 2 female. Interesting that I actually got, like, half and half like that. Reading? Oh, nice. What were you reading, Izzy? Yeah, Volpe, I think you are very much your own person. I don't see yourself falling into any basic stereotype or anything like that. I have complete faith you would choose to be your own actual individual, like your own person. Black Clover manga? You did say you really liked Black Clover. How would you describe the main character from Black Clover, Izzy? I'm kind of curious. Give me the Black Clover fans' thoughts on the main character. I try to be. Bugmaniac Angelo and Guitar Sean were defeated. Oh, my eyes are frazzled! Frazzled, dazzled, unplugged and turned off. Fuck. The hell does that mean? Is it like that meme where, like, it says, I uncummed or something? The fuck is that? What are you talking about? This gym's got puzzles! Isn't it fun? It's reasonably fun. Asta, and he is... All I know is, isn't there like a silver-haired tsundere that hates him and loves him at the same time? What the fuck is this electric type gym? It's a normal type. What the hell is happening? Thunderbolt, hello? What the fuck? What the fuck? Who's teaching this Zigzagoon this shit? He sounds like a fun individual, Izzy. Also, I hate that I'm just freaking flinched, of course. Dude, the paralysis flinch spam is insane. Nah, no you're not. No you're not. No you're fucking not. No you're fucking not. Short as fuck. How tall is he? 4'3"? Because 4'3" would be really short. Honestly, this may be a bold statement to say, but 4 foot anything is very short. Very short, I won't lie. Not that that's a bad thing, but 4 foot tall, I would definitely say is very short. Very. Oh, see, 5'3", that's not that short. That's shorter, but not really. But I will say this. When I talk, I would, like, I won't lie. I would definitely, defs prefer a woman taller than that. Like, 5'3" would be the cutoff point. I would definitely prefer taller, though. Like, you know, 5'4" to 6'2", at least. Of course I'm poisoned, god damn it. That's it. You're getting the Astonish treatment. I love how useful Grimlo's being. Also, Izzy. Oh. Youngster Ben. Get out of here, Ben! No 10. It's no fun to lose. Yes, it is. It's very fun when you lose. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. Oh, fuck me. Fuck, it crashed! I didn't save! Well, that's it for today on Pokemon Chat. I'm not playing any more Pokemon tonight. That very much upset me a lot. So, that's all for that today. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's enough of that. So, I'll probably play something else for a little bit. Since, you know, it got cut off so early on. But, yeah, no, that royally pissed me the fuck off. So, if you came here for Pokemon this evening, hopefully you had a good time. I technically was. I'll have to catch up on my spare time, I guess. Let me write that down. Let me write down, all of left and all but gym leader. There we go, there's that. Anyways, if you came in here for Pokemon, thank you. I hope you have a lovely night. I look forward to next time. I'd give more of an outro, but I don't like to give lengthy outros when I feel sour. Happy Teto Tuesday, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Later, losers. 113:20.